Hey, what up guys, Uncle Jay the 50th here, and today I thought I would do a video of Eden World Builder and kind of like where we stand on 1.8 slash 2.0. It's called 2.0. One thing you guys have to keep in mind is that it's a great game, and I love Minecraft, and I love Eden like just the same. It's like Eden was like, I got into Eden before I ever got into Minecraft. So like Eden will always like have a special place in my heart. Kind of. That came out wrong. Anyway. So these are all the posts that started 1.8. I'm gonna get to 2.0 in a second. It's the same exact update, but right now it's 1.8. So the first post ever you see right here already talks about what you want to see in 1.8. Multiplayer, cooler terrain and landscapes, more game objects and things to build with. It's surprising because most people, including myself, chose multiplayer, but cooler terrain and landscapes and more game objects and things to build with, those two are in the update, and I don't think multiplayer is. So then he talks about like 1.7 approved. Okay, so let's do another 30 suggestions for the feature request, bonus points for non-Minecraft suggestions. So here, and then we're going to do a little bug fix update to fix a startup crash for iPads using an old version of iOS. If you notice any bugs or experience crashes with this update, please let us know in the email. Include your iOS version and type of device. In the meantime, if you are experiencing startup crashes, try updating your iOS version and reinstalling the app and or restarting the device. Now that has never happened to me, and I've been with Eden since like 1.7 I think. It never happened. So and then for 1.8 we're going to spruce up the terrain gen and more game objects and blocks and do more policing. I'm also starting to consider an Android port in multiplayer, not for 1.8 though. So it's really hard, I don't know if you guys know this, to port over from iOS to Android, because every Android device is different, where iOS kind of has the same stuff. So it's just really hard, and I want you guys to know that. This time I'm not going to estimate when it will be finished. We'll announce a release date when it's done and approved. And then you see that Eden went free and how many free downloads they had. And then this, yeah, so that's just free. I'm just reading the comments about 1.8. Eden art done by Steve. Don't mind the lack of posts. We're making progress on 1.8. It should be a pretty good update. I don't want to reveal too much yet though. Alright. And so here's the and I'm gonna do pictures kind of all at last, but here's the channel art that Steve did, and it's actually really nice, better than the Kinkley one at the beginning, and I think that's gonna be in the actual game. I'm not sure, but I think Eden has been kind of a work in progress. And so you said sorry for lack of post, but it's really actually not bad at posting, because right now it's like once every 2 weeks, and that's not bad, because later on you'll see like how bad it gets at posting. Eden has kind of been a work in progress. When we released the game a year ago, it was no means finished, and it was kind of just a test to see if a sandbox building game, that's like Minecraft, could even work on phone/iOS. It turns out that it did work barely, and was pretty cool, but it wasn't finished. Instead of another incremental update, we're going to take a little longer on this one. 1.8 is going to be a big game-changing update that will represent the app I would have liked to release already. So basically, to sum that up, it's like all these updates leading up to this was just beta, and this is like the first release, and this is like revolutionizing Eden forever. To answer a few questions, we aren't going to yeah, we aren't going to change creative building parts of Eden except for the new blocks object to make it better. The game changing part of the update The game changing part of the update is we are working on making the normal world more of an adventure and letting you add some of those adventure elements to the world to build. Sorry if that's a bit vague. I'll post a lot more when we're closer to the release. So basically he said we don't want like this creative world, we want like survival in like Minecraft survival. So he like wants hearts and like taking damage and everything. We're working hard on the update, but I'm really happy with how it's turning out. This will be the biggest update game yet. Eden is a big game developed by a small team. He's the only programmer, Ori, so that's like amazing. So development can be slow. We appreciate your patience and we hope to make it up to you by releasing a great game. And then he says June 1st. June 1st was the first release date of when he was going to publish. The plan is a big engine improvements, no in-game loading or graphics improvements, fireworks portals, still blocks, half-size blocks, double-size blocks, completely redone world generation, paint bombs, colored lighting, treasure collecting and more polished sound and music, some new creatures if Steve has the time. I wasn't sure some of more ambiguous features would be possible. Sorry guys. Like no in-game loading, half blocks and colored lighting, but I'm far enough along with them now that I think I know they are and will make the update. I'm currently in the middle of some engine and world gen work that I'd like to finish before starting to post screenshots. Video is time consuming, so I'll try to make one nice trailer of all the new things. Basically, to summarize this, it's like mip maps. It's like far render distance so you can see farther, and the graphics don't get all like crazy on you, and it's like better graphics. So like if you place like 50 black blocks or 50 red blocks and it starts like doing all that stuff because it's all the same color and it's rendering, and it's like white spot starts to happen. It's basically perfect pixels is what he's saying. Oh, and doors, lots and lots of doors. Anyway, I hope that answers some of your questions. Again, June 1st is the planned release date. I think because this update is so big, I'm going to skip 2 version numbers and skip to 2.0. So 1.8 just became 2.0. Again, sorry for the lack of post. PR isn't really my thing. I'll see if I can mess with the settings a bit so more users post are shown in the timeline. So now it's April 23rd and June 1st is kind of approaching. I spent the last half hour running around 8x movement speed just testing the background loading LOL. It works pretty well and it's fun to just wander. I think he meant wonder, I don't know. On the iPhone Touch 4th Gen, he meant iPod. There will be no in-game loading pauses except for maybe a few ice slides. Older devices may have to pause a little more, but it should be a lot better than now. So if you have like a newer device than that, it should work like perfect. If he supports it. Here's a pic of the shiny cubes. They are much more shiny in motion. The plan is to have 10 per world, empty worlds. You start with them and can place them. In the normal, they will be hidden in different areas. So so here are the cubes. Just finished putting in doors, nothing fancy. They swing open when you get close to them, because you know you don't really have a hand in Eden. Also, you can now paint the sky. Okay. So now it's April 30th and June 1st is a month away and it's like super close. The cubes do nothing but look pretty, lol. The idea is to have a rare collectible object to encourage adventuring, exploring, and maps with goals. We're also planning to add a couple more aggressive creatures to make it more of a challenge. This hints like hearts and taking damage. Not sure if there will be health a life bar yet, but it will be still optional. But if there is, it will still be optional. So basically saying it would take a lot of code to do it. The train builds really do weird things so far, sometimes. Hinting that he's working on a new terrain. Quick house I made using the small blocks for detail. There are also blocks now 2x times 2x times 2x, so x, y, and z axis. If you're programming, you know what I mean. To build large things quickly, you press a button in the build menu to toggle between the different sizes. If not much more complicated, the save as the camera buttons are now getting their own little menu to make room for new blocks. So what he means by them. So here's the doors, and as you can see, these are smaller blocks than these. And I don't really know what's going on there. It's a little weird. Painting the sky, smaller windows, and so yeah, kind of like window paints. A few people asked, so here's the different size blocks to each. The best could see though is the name, Wold. So yeah. And then, yeah. You can paint the blocks too, of course. Okay, back to coding, portals next, I think. So here you can see that he's starting to work on like clouds and stuff. Unfortunately, we're behind schedule, and now it's May 17th. And to hit our target date of June 1st, at this point I would have to cut features and rest it. I don't want to do that, so I'm pushing back to June 29th. Here's my dog, and then, yeah. So now it's June 29th. Portals are so fun. Tried with ice slides, my favorite thing now, I guess, in this video. This isn't actually the portals, this is just like a portal in a random game, but it's kind of like how it will work. Portals are now in and working, just need to polish graphics. Currently using placeholder art and make some small adjustments like enabling them for creatures. I think I'm going to leave them for now and move on. Fireworks next, I think. After the major features are in, I'm going to go back to work on a lot of the polished things, making it pretty. The new features are fun and most important parts, though I'm doing them first. So basically how it would work, if you go in a green portal, then you would come out of a green portal. If you go in a white portal, you come out of a white. And fireworks coming along, they come in blocks, so you can like fire like TNT. So those are fireworks. New block metal / steel. It has the special property that it can't be destroyed by TNT blast. Also, speaking of TNT, paint bombs were added a while ago. If you paint the TNT block, it becomes a paint bomb and will color block instead of destroying them. So this like explodes paint basically and doesn't destroy anything. And then here's the steel block. Not much to post, just worked on a pause, and now it's June 8th, so it's already 1 day past the, oh no, it's 8 days past, and here was 2 days past, 1 day past the goal. Just worked on polishing things this week. Steve made a bunch of art that I'm integrating, and now new aggressive named Charger. Also, I've set up a new email address, Wold. If you made a Wold and you like to suggest the feature, I'm not going to go into everything because it's not part of the update. Some new icons, I'm just adjusting all the buttons in the app, be more tactical. And button-like, and making other small changes to improve the controls. Also, Retina will be supported for the new iPad. So here's the new fire icon, and you can see that's new, and I think the paint's new. I'm not sure. The paint icon might be new. Old pictures of color light blots, I'm still working on them. So basically, then you can see now he's testing its code. And so these were like paint bombs and stuff. I see a lot of people asking when's the update again. The target was June 29th, but I'm sorry, the game is just not done yet. I won't be able to hit that. I've picked hard features to do, and development has taken longer than I expected. The major items left: improving the train gen, final polish on portals, lighting and shadows, figuring out a new save file for small plots. Don't worry, you won't lose what you built. Engine optimizing, don't know that. And Q&A testing, I don't know. I don't want to disappoint you guys by setting another date, but I will continue the posting so you can see what the progress is. Slowly, I'm working on engine optimizing to improve draw far distance. I changed offices. Finally, I have a proper setup with non-terrible monitor. My old one is, yeah. I found the guy that made the block and he made a new simplified version for us. All the new UI art is done, and we have one new creature. Steve will probably have enough for one or some new skins. The update comes out. I'll have some good screenshots of the engine improvements soon. Sorry about the lack of posts going slow, so now he's missed the date of June 29th, because this was July 2nd. I will release the update eventually, really I will, but let's be honest, at my rate it could be a while. This will probably be the last huge update I do for the iOS version of Eden, so forgive me if I seem to be dragging this out. Not that we'll stop developing Eden, it's just I'm pretty happy where the game is on iOS. And then pick from the iPad 30 rendered distance cranked up, too slow to play at the distance currently, but you'll be able to take screenshots of this range gen still ugly. So as you can see, the view distance really increased. Sorry for the lack of updates. I know watching grass grow can be more exciting than following Eden's development sometimes. I'm still working on things, making a hard push to finish this August part, so now I set a date for August. Part of the slowness, aside from being the only developer, is that there's like an endless amount of things I could think of being improved in Valus. I just have to draw the line and set this thing already. New build menu with the new plots and things, keeping it simple. The left button toggles between small and normal plots. Okay. So now you can see that flowers pop out of the ground. There's no exit warp home stuff now. That would be over here, I guess. Here's how you get a big block or small block. Here's the fireworks. Here's the door. Tiny cubes. These steel blocks, portals. And yeah. Just saw the iPhone 5 announcement, looks cool. I'll be sure to support the new screen resolution for the next update. Speaking of which, sorry for the lack of slow development pace, it frustrates me too, since I know I can do better. I'm taking a break to recharge, and we'll be back to coding and finishing things up soon. So from September 13th to October 18th, he took a break. Vacation. Hey guys, I'm back to work and actually excited to finish the update in time for the holidays. He missed the date of August, and now he's heading for December. As usual, thank you for your patience. I'll post some pictures of the new creature and skin Steve made soon. He's too scared to post them because you guys always flip the comments asking when's the update. I finally started to play with the new train gen, long overdue. This is not going to be a train, luckily. That was just for fun. Okay, here's a pic of the new creature's charger. He's going to be more aggressive than the others. Anyone want to suggest a name for him? Currently, we're thinking of Charger. BTW, all the new train gen shots I do will work in progress. I will probably be tweeting until the release. Playing around with Terrain is giving me a lot of ideas how to make stuff. If you could just make the renders not 3D worlds, it would be pretty cool program. Then he says this one's Mars, and he's working on this train. Okay, sorry for lack of post, Steve, blah blah blah. Move also had horns. Move almost had horns. That has nothing to do with the update though. So here's a new train he's working on. This one's called River Beta, I think. Changed their logo by accident. He chose this one, but he really meant this one. But as I do that, it's already. I'm trying to make mountains, but there's not enough room, so I want to really increase the height limit. So here we have, I wrote some code to generate ice tracks today. Just turns right now. I'll try adding slides/ramps later. Should be able to use the code to make an actual looking ice slides in the train engine. So this is what he's working on. I'm working on some tropical island type train engine. Not really happy with trees yet. Here so you can get a better look at this. So I get you the center and it goes round and around forever. Here's the tropical. Yeah, the trees. I think I'm done train gen for now. I think after splicing it all together and doing some variations plus color and mixing various train features together, I have enough. Going to bat to boring stuff and fitting bugs, that's policies, so I can finally ship this thing. So obviously he's not done walking on the train. Mountains, just lights instead of ice. Did I? New train engine. Here is the okay. Hold on. I am so sorry guys, but something just went. You missed a post or something. I don't know how it happened. We are getting there. And okay. First attempt on mountains. The ice at the bottom is fun to slide on. So this is why I wanted to raise the height limit, because yeah. There we go. I don't know why it cut off here. New creatures are in Charger, he's mad. So now he's finally implanted within the game and spawns naturally and stuff. Happy Thanksgiving, here's a volcano, work in progress. That looks awesome. What's new? We improved the way coloring works for creatures and flowers. Flowers now pop out of the ground. We also redid the fire animation for the third time. I think it's pretty good. iOS 5 widescreen support in. And as I mentioned, the new creatures are in. There's another guy named Stalker that I haven't posted a picture yet. Still feels like there's a lot to do, but we're making steady progress. And then here he posted all these development stops of the original Eden. And so now it's December 15th, and so he has failed to do the 2012 goal. So he's been working since January of 2012, so this is a whole 12 months now. Good news / bad news. We figured out how eventually reward damage will be optional and similar to the new FPS. If you take enough damage in a short period of time, you will black out and get warped to your spawn / home point. The plan is to hide 10 shiny cubes in 10 dungeon areas in the adventure world. We don't have time to really cool dungeons together, so we are going to save for the update after the ones also that we can see. Crazy things can be done with new blocks. Assigning cubes and optional damage system will be still in the game though, so you can design your own dungeons or gold based on maps you want to use. So then, now it's January 2nd. Failed. Hey guys, Happy New Year. The update still isn't finished, but hopefully we'll be soon posting. Here was a bit distracting, so this will be my last post until the update is done. Thanks for your continued support and enthusiasm despite the delays, Ori. So then, it's January. So then in May, we finally get something. Development on the Eden update is a bit at a standstill due to engineering difficulties. Thank you for your patience. We will keep you posted. Oh, by the way, if you happen to be a very talented game developer looking for a challenge and an amazing opportunity, please send an email and introduce yourself. Alright, so he is begging for help now. I mean, it like reaches of desperation. Okay, I see how it is. I see. Let's try this again. I'm driving down to Vegas in the coming days for Steve Ward. So the plan is to get together with Steve until the next update is done. Stay tuned for more news, update posts, and completely free of confusing sarcasm and dry wit. You know, this post isn't the best. I aggressive creature stalker, so I didn't even want to post it, but I mean, now he's like trying to go. Posted forums and stuff. In an effort to get the update shipped as soon as possible, we may not be including half parts. We'll see there on the shopping block, and check out River Beta from the Sarah Wold to the series sampling of the train. So that was July. It's now December. We still know nothing. I mean, it's kind of getting old. So, but now we do have a new profile picture and everything. It's cool. So now I'm going to pull up River Beta for you, and so you can see that, and it's kind of cool. And to finish things off, in December, around the second week of December, Steve, the artist, actually commented on Facebook page, and it said, "We are stuck, Ari needs help. If you are a talented developer, please contact us." And that and then another post like a day later, he put up some products for Eden, and I actually got a reply from him, which was really cool. But Steve was basically saying in the comments that Ari has some bugs that just breaks the game, and a couple weeks later he deleted both of his posts for unknown reasons. And then a couple weeks later, then he added his Twitter around January, and it's actually Steve's Twitter, not Ari's, but as you can see, there are tweets from Steve. And then Ari, around March 17th, he basically posted the same post Steve posted back in December, and it says, you know, if you're a talented developer, I'm looking for a constellation. Okay. So I'm looking for a constellation to help ship the next couple of Eden updates, draw on C and C++ knowledge, 3D games and simulation development experience, and some familiarity with iOS and Objective-C skills needed. If you fit the bill and are available or know someone that is, please contact or have them contact me at general@edengame.net. Thanks. And since then, we have not heard one single thing from Steve or Ari. So that's pretty much it. That's all we know about 2.0, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, like, subscribe, favorite, share, and until next time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, or also hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus for channel updates, and watch some of my other videos. You're the best, guys. Have a great day.